Minute News. And welcome to Minute News. I am not a Newt. My name is not Newt, but you can call me Newt. So, I've got another Doctor Who story here for you because I've seemed to be interested in that lately, so I thought I would share. Doctor Who Catherine Tate to return as companion, says BBC source. Former Doctor Who actress Catherine Tate could be about to join David Tennant in the TARDIS once more, according to a, quote, BBC source, unquote. Which, I'm all right with that. I mean, I liked her well enough. I mean, she wasn't my favorite companion, but I liked her well enough, and kind of made it a little different, as opposed to some of the hero worship and just the starry-eyed, "Oh, Doctor, you're so wonderful. You're just so amazing and incredible. I'm just going to stand here and admire you." Honestly, that got old, I thought. But anyway, just as Doctor Who fandom had come to terms with news that 10th Doctor David Tennant could be returning to the show, it now seems one of his former companions could also be making her comeback. In a rather surprising turn of events, it appears that Catherine Tate, who plays Donna Noble, could be about to return to the TARDIS. Considering how Donna's storyline ended, this could be even more unlikely than David Tennant's comeback and would certainly raise a few eyebrows. Well, but Tennant coming back is going to raise some eyebrows too if it happens. But according to the same BBC source that predicted Tennant's return, Catherine Tate wouldn't be playing Donna and instead would be portraying a completely different character. Despite making a handful of cameo appearances in Series 2 and Series 3, Catherine Tate's Donna was a focal character in Series 4. Her take on the character instantly separated her from the companions who had come before. Rather than gushing over the Doctor, she made it clear that she wouldn't take any nonsense from, quote, alien boy, unquote. And you know what? I think there's a lot to be said for that. That was one thing I really liked about, what's her name? The girl that played Clara in Asylum of the Dalek. Because in that, the Doctor had to run to catch up. And I really liked that. And I think that's part of the reason why I was so disappointed when she became a companion and it was more of the traditional, "Hey, Doctor, you're so wonderful and amazing." I liked that in the Asylum of the Daleks, where he felt like that, granted he was as smart or smarter than anybody else in the room, but he had to work for it. In a lot of the shows, he's just kind of coasting. Or she. Either way, the Doctor's coasting, and I like it that they're the hero, the Doctor's the hero, and I like that they're the ones that solve most of the big problems. But I also like it when it isn't too easy for them. I like it when they have to prove that they're the smartest person in the room. And I really think that adds something to the show, in my humble opinion. Very humble opinion. It remains unclear whether or not her new role would be anything more than a small cameo or a much bigger role. The information we have comes from a Doctor Who group, with the poster claiming this is the same BBC source who leaked the David Tennant return news. Well, and that may be something that they're letting out on purpose to try and track down who their source of the leak is, too. Who knows? The source was also apparently correct about the return of the Sea Devils and the casting of Sacha Dhawan as the Master in Series 12. It sounds as if this will be just for the 60th anniversary special, and it wouldn't be the first time a companion has returned as a different character. Billie Piper, 50th anniversary, Bad Wolf Girl, bring back former companion, different character, isn't that probable? Just as the Doctor chose her face, wouldn't be that strange either. Wait a minute, let me read this. So it appears bringing back a former companion as a different character really isn't that improbable, just as the Doctor choosing her face wouldn't be that strange either. Well, and they're assuming that he will come back, if Tennant comes back, that he will come back in a form that is close to the 10th Doctor. I mean, they may modify his look substantially, and we may just barely recognize him or only know it's him because they tell us it's him. And the thing is, with his acting ability, you know, if he kind of goes in a totally different direction, it may seem like a totally different Doctor. And the fact that he's, 12 years older than he was when he left the role, and I hate to say it, but, you know, those 12 years show that I don't think it's that crazy that it won't be obvious that he's the immediate, you know, that he had been a previous Doctor, and they may not even have to explain it. The 10th Doctor somehow managed to regenerate back into himself. The 12th Doctor subsequently regenerated into a person from his past, and even the Master chose to regenerate into a younger man. The leaker claims the decisions to bring back Catherine Tate and David Tennant has come from Russell T Davies, who will return to the show after current writer Chris Chibnall leaves at the end of the year. Russell T Davies oversaw the most successful period of the rebooted show has ever seen, with an average viewership of 8 million in Series 4 of the show. The latest series only drew in a measly 4 million. That's why Davies may see Tennant and Tate as a way to bring back casual viewers of the show before bringing in new stars for the start of Series 14, which I think is a good idea. You know, I know a lot of the people who have been slagging on fan service, but making your fans happy is what makes money. Russell T Davies made a crap ton of money selling Bad Wolf to Sony, and Sony is gonna try and squeeze every penny they can out of this production and make as much as possible, and I don't blame them. If you can bring back half the people the show's lost, then that's a good step forward. It's true, it would be huge for the show, and personally, I'd be very interested to see how the writers go about reintroducing these actors to the show. Well, but that's the thing. I mean, they don't really have to make them, oh, well, this is Donna, remember her? Because the audience will know, but you don't have to write that in the script. I mean, you just introduce the characters, start off with a bang, a lot of action, cram in some exposition here and there, and run down the corridor. That's what Doctor Who is. It's adventure. It's action adventure. It's not navel gazing and saying, oh, I hate the patriarchy, don't I? I know some people think that's what it is. My personal opinion, that's not what it is. It's action adventure. And if you're going to put a lesson in, you put some icing on it. You don't just slap people in the face with the zucchini cake. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, and I apologize if I'm a little cranky. I've been ill. But like and subscribe if you like what I did here today. And if you didn't like what I did here today, thanks for listening. Sorry, maybe you'll like the next one better. Take care. Bye.